with your Miami Herald Dolphins report. I'm Adam Beasley. Well, the Dallas Thomas experiment at right guard didn't last long, precisely 2 preseason games to be exact. Thomas's poor performance against Gerald McCoy and the Buccaneers on Saturday night was enough for the Dolphins to make a move. He's out, Shelly Smith is in, at least this week at the position. It certainly is a position of concern for the Dolphins. We asked Joe Philbin who his right guard would be, and he seems to be at a loss. The problem is they don't have a true right guard. They have a bunch of left guards who they're going to try to make play right guard, and Shelly Smith is one of them. But really, we haven't seen that consistent play out of that position. As for the wide receiver position, it was not Armand Binns' best day. He is in a total battle for that last wide receiver job. They'll probably keep 5, 6 at the most. And a guy like Binns is absolutely on the bubble. Rashard Matthews has seen his stock rise in recent weeks. Obviously, Jarvis Landry's pedigree is well known. So Binns has to look good in this last game. He wasn't great in the preseason. He was very poor actually today in practice. Had 2 drops and a fumble. After a second drop, he let out a word that would have gotten him a fine had it been a game. The NFL doesn't like that body language anymore. So he's a guy that really has to show up in the last couple of weeks to make the team. Another guy who really needs to make a mark is Brady Quinn. Dolphins will probably only keep 2 quarterbacks, and he has to make them want to keep 3. Matt Moore's in. He solidified that with his great game on Saturday. But Quinn hasn't been really productive. He needs to really show what he's got between now and the last cuts if he wants to make this franchise. Dolphins host the Cowboys on Saturday. It's the 3rd preseason game. They call it the dress rehearsal. We'll have a good feel for what this offense and defense will look like after that night. I'm looking forward to it. I'll talk to you next week.